Hi everyone, this is Ida of Creator to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I have a haul that I want to share with y'all. I was able to get out today and visit the craft stores, hoping that I could find some of those amazing sales, clearance sales you guys were picking up in Hobby Lobby, all the dies and just different things. And I actually got there and they had plenty of things for me to choose from, so I want to share with y'all what I picked up. One of the things that I picked up is, and normally this is not, well, yeah, it is something I normally pick up, but I used to do a lot of sewing and I don't anymore. But today, because of the kits that I'm working on, I was looking for some bee fabric and strawberry fabric, and I did find both, but I only picked up the strawberry today. So I picked up this, just a yard. It was on sale. All the fabric was on sale, so I picked up a yard of that. And but what I mostly went for was for the dies and stamps, because we all know that those things are pretty pricey. And normally, you know, we can go and we can buy a stamp and it'll cost us $20, if not more, you know. And when you can go and pick up 4 for the same price, you know, that's a sale that you don't want to miss. So I didn't want to miss that sale, and I was able to pick up some things. Normally I share my things, so, and not necessarily because I picked up all this stuff that means that it's for me, because I do have Happy Mail that I work on and stuff like that. I picked up some sequin. I actually picked up 3 different types. Where's the other one? I think I only picked up 3 different types of sequin. Nope, 4. I picked up this orange sequin mix, and it's iridescent, and it comes in 3 different sizes. So I only picked up a package of that. That was full price, but you know, they're pretty economical. Another one I picked up, it's this cream iridescent, is one of my favorite colors, so I picked that one up. And then another one I picked up is this one that has the little bees and the beehives in it, some leaves, so I picked that one up. I only picked up one as well. And then I picked this one up with the flowers. I thought that would be great for my strawberry kits that I'm working on, so I picked those up so I can use them on something. So that's it for the sequin. I picked up some thank you stickers that I can use on my kits. And then I want to share with you the dies that I picked up. Let me sort them out a little bit. Not these. Not this. One of the things that I did pick up are these flowers. I really don't need any more flowers, but for the price, $1.49, you couldn't beat them. And I love this little beaded piece there that has those little foam in the soft pink. So $1.49, I couldn't beat it. Then I picked this one up that had the icicle or the sparkle on it. So I picked that up. I really like that. So I picked those 2 up. That's all the flowers that I picked up. And then I picked up some dies. One of them is this one by Spellbinders. It is normally $21.99 and I paid $3.74. And this kind of looks, I might be wrong, like it's from Susan Tierney Coburn. She does a lot of realistic flowers, and this kind of reminds me of that type of flower, but I could be wrong. It doesn't say who the designer is. Anyway, I picked this one up. And I picked up this one, which is the shaker die from Mementa. And it does come with a dome, but you can get replacement domes for it. And I've looked at it before and didn't pick it up, and it was regular price. It's $20, guys. I picked it up for $4.99. And then I picked up, let me see, these are all stamps. I picked up this die. It's a Biggs die, and it has, they only had the one. It has the buckets or the pots, and it is a Biggs die, so I really like that because I can cut it out of anything, but I'll probably just cut it out of paper. So I picked that one up. It's regular $22.99. I got it for $5.74. And then they had this this one by Sizzix, and it is a 2-layering plate die. And I'll turn it around so you can see. So you have the one, and then you have the one that's more open work. The one has the detail, one has the more open work, and you layer them together in 2 different colors. And that one is regular $34.99, and I got it for $8.74. So that was a great buy. And then this one by Spellbinders is regular $29.99, and I got it for $7.49, and it is a peony, I believe. Yep, they are peonies. So I picked this one up, and the dies are pretty large, some of them, but you can make smaller ones because it has the smaller ones and the centers and the foliage. So I'm excited to work with that whenever I can. These are by Susan right here. I can see her little trademark right there. So these are by hers. It's got the little ladybug. I know that she does those. So I'll be happy to look at her video and how she puts that together, because her flowers look very realistic. And then I picked up this Sizzix one, and I normally don't like things that you piece together. It has all the little pieces, but this one I felt was really, really pretty, even if I only did it in a solid color. And I love the little flowers that kind of branch out to the sides. So I thought this was really, really pretty. For $5.74, you can't beat it, from $19.99. And there it comes with the little plate. So it's not individual little dies, it's plates. So that's going to be a fun one to play with. Another one that I picked up is this bee one. I have looked at this before and picked it up and put it back and picked it up and put it back. But today, for $3.24, I couldn't resist. Regular $12.99. This one's by Momenta. I was hoping they had another one of these, and they didn't, by Momenta, and it is the foliage. And regular $14.99, got it for $3.74. I love the fern that's in there and the different little branches. So I picked that one up, but they only had the one. And then they had this Christmas slimline die that has the ornaments, also has the tops to the ornaments, so you could use them together or separate. And this is regular $26.99, and I got it for $6.74. So that's a really good price. This is one I was really hoping that I would find, and they only had the one, but I was able to get it. It's the birdhouse with the little fence and the little nest. But this one is $21.99, and I got it for $5.49. Here's another one that I've been looking at for a long time, because this is not a new die. It is by Sizzix, and it has the vintage looking coffee cup and mug, more like a retro to me. And this is regular $19.99, and I got it for $5.74. So I have been looking at this one for a very long time, and finally I picked it up. Here is another one that I picked up. This might be from Susan as well. Yep, it is from her. I love her dies, her way that she designs. She is a gardener, so she, does really good on designing the dies and putting them together as realistically as possible. So this one was regular $21.99. I got it for $5.49, and this creates the sunflower, or these could be even Gerberas. So I got that one. And then I bought this one as well, and this one's regular $21.99. I got it for $5.49. Hubby gave me some playing money, so I was able to pick up quite a few. And this one, you would look at it and you think it's the frame, but it's actually not the frame, it's the words. So I love that font, and I picked it up. I don't own it, and I always pick up different fonts and flowers. Those are two things I always pick up. Another one of my addictions are embossing folders. I'm going to call it an addiction. Are embossing folders. So Tim Holtz has the 3D embossing folder, so they had this one, regular $12.99, guys. I got it for $2.74. And this is, y'all know I like to make those 3D typewriters and such. So I thought this would be great if I was creating one and wanted to create tags or cards or something to go in that. And for the price, I couldn't beat it, so I couldn't pass it up. And then I got some small ones. The reason I got the small ones, even though I have the larger in this wood grain, is because I'm thinking that this will be a smaller design and will be better proportioned for tags and such. So this is regular $10.99. I got it for $2.74. And then I got this one because fall is coming, and a lot of times we tend to skip over Thanksgiving and fall. And really, that's biblical, you guys. So we are supposed to give thanks to the Lord and not just skip right over to Christmas. So this year, I want to focus more on that, on what I'm grateful for, what the Lord has done for me, and what I am truly grateful for. And, you know, to really worship Him and honor Him for what He has done for me and showing my gratitude. So that's why I picked this one up. It's regular $13.99. I got it for $3.49. And these are the leaves, and I'm dying to use that. It cuts them out, but it also gives it the texture. This one I picked up for my friend Carolyn. I already own this, but she's been eyeing these little things, and I already have them because I eyed them a long time ago. And this one is regular $13.99. It was $3.49, so I couldn't pass it up. I picked that one up for her. And then I found this bee. I pick up anything that's bee related. This one was $15.99 regular, and I got it for $3.99. And I'm willing to bet that this is a photopolymer stamp. I need to check it out, but I think that they are. You know what? I'll tell you right now. All I have to do is smell it. Yep. This is a photopolymer stamp. They have a certain smell. Kind of sweet. They have a sweet smell. This one is photopolymer, so this is a very, very good stamp. And then for my berry kits, and they only had 2. I thought I had picked up 3, but maybe not. This strawberry layering by Hero Arts with the sentiments, and these are probably photopolymer as well, and they're regular $14.99, and I got them for $3.74. And so I thought I had 3 that I was going to add to 2 or 3 kits. I wasn't making very many, but seems like I only have 2, so I'm keeping 1. Sorry. And another thing I picked up is this stamp set from Momenta, and it's regular $7.99, and I got it for $1.99. This actually is, you can stamp on the flaps to the envelopes. That's what that is right there, and you have a wax seal right there. Here's another little floral corner to stamp. Here's the lines, like when a postage has been already stamped with a seal, and then you get that little corner one right there. I can't really tell what it is, but I think it says kindly deliver, and you can put the address right there. I really like that. So I picked up one for me and one for my friend Jacqueline. And then I picked one of these up, or 2 of them, one for myself and one for my friend Jackie. They only had 2, and I know she'll like this. And this is regular $9.99. I got it for $2.49. And these have different words on them. And then it has, I believe it's the definition to them. It's smile, kind. I can't see them all, you guys. Friends. Dream. So it's got different words, but it's like a wax seal. That's what this is. So I thought this was really cute, so I picked one up for myself and one for my friend Jackie. And also, I always use foam to back up a lot of my little die cuts and stuff. So I found this glue by Aleene's, and it's over there by the styrofoam. And it is a glue that is for felt and for foam. So I grabbed this so I can use it. It's supposed to be an instant grab. So I want to try it out. This was $3.99. It wasn't on sale, but I like to try out, you know, different glues and see what works. And that way I could pass the information on to y'all. I just bought a bunch of crepe paper. I don't need to show y'all that because I am working on some rosettes. I'll share those with you in a minute. Let's see. Okay. I have a mat like this. There's a picture right there. I picked this up for one of my friends. I want to send this to her in Happy Mail. It is a mat that I paid a lot more than what this one costs. This one regular is $15.99. I paid more than that for mine, and I had to pay shipping from outside of the US. This was clearance, guys, for $3.99, and these are silicone mats that have the little square so you can add your water paint or whatever. But I have to tell you that it does stain, or I believe it does stain, so you know, you just have to be careful. I have one and I don't use ink on it because I want to protect it. I would glue and stuff, but I don't really add paint, but it's made for paint. Then I picked up this shaker bit or chunky glitter because I want to use it on my rosettes. I'm going to make some type of mixture and use it on my rosettes. And I was looking for a Christmas one, but they didn't really have anything I wanted. I picked this one up to add it to a shaker mix. This was in the Christmas section. Everything was, I believe, 50% off for Christmas. And then I've got a strand of these little peppermint beads also to make little charms. And those of you who like snow globes, they had these snow globes, and they are glass. And they are 50% off, regular $9.99, and they have them in the white and they have them in the red. I already have one in my stash in the red, so I picked up a white one. So that's another thing I picked up. Let me make room somewhere. And that was all for Hobby Lobby. And from Michael's, all I did was pick up this shaker glitter mix, again, that I want to use on some rosettes. And I picked up a, let me move these. I picked up a paper pad that I want to share with y'all. Let me remove some of this stuff from here. Here, I'll just scoop that to the side. My counter is always full of stuff, you guys, because I'm always working on something. I picked up this paper pad from Michael's, and it is called Celestial Wonderland. And the reason I bought this kind of reminds me of winter, but it also reminds me of fall as well, with these berries over here and the brown leaves and these falling leaves right here. But then you have the Christmas scenes as well. So I'm going to just flip through this so you can see. It's one-sided. Look at that, the deer or the stag. You get 3 sheets of each. This one is very pale, but it has snowflakes. Look at this. Look at this wintry scene. I thought this was beautiful. And then you have this one right here in a very pale blue. Look at this one, like a winter night. I thought this was lovely. It's beautiful. And then you have this one. This one, it reminds me of fall right here with the berries and the brown and red leaves. Look at this tree line one. It reminds me of winter as well. Look at the starry night. Beautiful. And then there's this one also with this one has foiling in it. So some of the pages do have foiling in them. Then there's this one has foil as well. This reminds me of fall. So I could use these for fall and for Christmas. Look at this, how beautiful that is. Hold on. Look at this one as well. Beautiful. And the light blue. And this is the last page with the tree line again and the sky and the birds. So I picked that up, and that was it. That was pretty much all that I picked up. I'm looking around, making sure I didn't miss anything. And now I want to share with you what I want to use the shaker bits for. I was watching, I've done these before, where I do the crepe paper rosettes and I add glittery stuff to it. I never thought about using shaker bits, but I saw lasagna from what is it? Miss Miss Doll's Handmade or something like that here on YouTube. And she ordered some of these from someone on Instagram. And when I've done them, I would think, oh, I don't know if I like that. But when I saw hers, I thought they were really pretty. So I said, you know what? Let me try it. So I tried it and I love the way they look. They're very, very thick. It's got 20 layers of crepe paper. I'll wrap it around a ruler. So I wrap it around 20 times. So 10 on each side. And then you add all the bits. I kind of put it in a filter and mixed in some shiny stuff, and then my shaker mix, the sequin mix I had created, and I think they're beautiful. So I went ahead and bought more crepe paper and more shaker bits and stuff like that because I want to create them in different colors and different themes. These are going to go in my strawberry kit. I think they're beautiful. Anyway, guys, that's all that I have to share with y'all today. I don't think I have anything. You guys don't need to see. Nope, that is not all. I got a couple things in the mail as well. Let's see. I did get a couple of things in the mail. One of them was sequins from that store that we all buy from, but they sent me the wrong thing. So, you know, I'm not going to share that with you because it wasn't the one that I wanted. I picked up a couple of things from Amazon. I love Crafter's Companion paper. I always say how nice their paper is. They had this little bitty pad and it was only like $3 or $4. And it's got the kiwi or lime color that I like in different textures. Some of it is foil, some of it is glitter, and they're little 3x6 pieces. And a lot of times when I'm using these colors, I only need a little scrap. I don't need a full sheet to take up room. So I picked this one up, and then I saw this. I was looking for embossing folders. Look at this beautiful embossing folder. I hope y'all can see what it is. It's a 3D embossing folder by Crafter's Companion. It's called Vintage Diary. It's from the Vintage Diary collection, but it's called A Moment in Time. And it has the inkwell and the feather and then some script and like diamond pattern and just different. Here. It's so pretty. So I picked that one up, and that is all that I picked up. Now I need to behave for a good while. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. And remember, if you're going to go to Hobby Lobby to see if you can find any of these deals, if I was you and lived far away from there like I do, I would call first to find out, to see if they have any of their stuff on clearance, because a lot of times you'll drive that distance and they won't be on sale in your store, and I would hate for you to make a trip and nothing's on sale, or at least nothing that you were looking for. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.